Going to be making a nice simple omelette today. What we're going to be making is a baby spinach, mushroom, bacon and cheese omelette. Really delicious, simple to do. Now before we get on and make this omelette, I just want to quickly go through the ingredients we're going to use. Now I've got some baby spinach. This is already washed, ready to go. So I'm going to use about 120 grams. So it's about half of that pack. I've got some mushrooms. Now I'm not going to use all those, I'm going to use about half of those. I'm going to peel them up, chop them up and just fry them up with the bacon. Now I've got 3 rashers of bacon. I'm going to chop those down into like little strips and we're just going to fry it up with the mushroom. So 3 rashers of good quality bacon. I'm going to use 4 eggs for this omelette. Now that means that you could share it with somebody else. So, you know, 4 eggs, nice size omelette. And finally, got a little bit of cheese, probably about 20 grams, 25 grams of a cheddar cheese, or use any cheese that you like to use. So there's all the ingredients. Let's get it all prepared, go over to the hob and get on with the cooking. So I've got everything prepared and laid out. So we've chopped up the mushrooms, the bacon, got my eggs there ready to sort of whisk up. Got a big frying pan because I'm making a fair size omelette here. And in this pan, I'm going to put the spinach. Now I'm going to start off with putting the spinach in there. Now I'm going to use about half this big bag. I am going to kind of fill this up because it really does shrink down as you're cooking it. That's it. I think we're just about full there. Let's put the lid on that. So with the spinach, just going to switch the heat on. Now I'm going to put it on around about medium, maybe just below, but do give it the occasional stir because sometimes some bits get stuck around the side of the pan. So just let that reduce right down and we're going to get on with the rest of it now. So again, let's just switch the heat on. Again, we could probably do this on about a medium heat. Let's get a little bit of oil in the pan, a little bit of olive oil. Not too much, but you do want enough to fry up the mushrooms and stuff. So just let that warm up a little bit and then put the mushrooms and then the bacon in. All right, I'm just going to do the mushrooms. Put those in. Now just give those a move around. Now also, I think we'll put the bacon in there. Just spread it around. If you feel you need to turn the heat up just a little bit, turn it up. Just going to get a little bit of colour, soften down the mushrooms a little bit. If we can get a little bit of colour on the bacon, that'd be great. Now whilst we're waiting for that, might as well crack me 4 eggs. Now remember, give this all a bit of a quick moving around. Might just turn up the spinach a bit, get a bit of movement there. And with the eggs, I'm going to start whisking those. So I've got like a balloon whisk. I'm just going to whisk that up. Probably do that for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Stir this as well. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and also some black pepper, a bit of seasoning. So as I say, 1 or 2 minutes whisking this up, get some bubbles in there, and then that's ready to go. Just waiting for the spinach then. So I've been whisking up the egg for a minute, nearly 2 minutes, so I think I've had enough of that. That'll do that job. Again, give this a quick stir. And also, same with the spinach, because you don't want it sort of sticking, burning. Put the lid back on there, that's nearly done, so I'm going to turn that one right down for the spinach now. In fact, I'll turn it off, leave that. Again, I think really these mushrooms and the bacon, we can go with that, they're all done. So, I'm going to tip those onto a plate. Just leave that there. Switch this off for the minute. Now with the spinach, I'm just going to drain it off. I've got a little sieve there with another little pan just so I can keep it in view. Let me just grab this. Because what you want to do is not have any liquid in there. So leave that just to sort of drain off, and then we can add that to the egg once it's cooled down fractionally. So time to start cooking up this omelette. Now, I've got my eggy mixture, which I kind of whisked. I'm going to put in the spinach, which is cooled down slightly. I'll just leave that there a minute. I'm going to switch the heat on. I'm going to do it on about a medium heat. And I'm going to leave the oil that's in there, the sort of fatty oil from the bacon and that, because I think that'll give it a nice flavour. So once that's warmed up, come up to temperature, just pour that in. Right, the pan's just coming up to temperature, so I think I'll drop that in there like that. Spread out the spinach, flatten it out a little bit. Look at that last bit of egg. Again, give it a move around. And just leave that just for the sort of bottom and the sides to set slightly. And then what I'm going to do is add the rest of the ingredients. Just going to put them in there. On one side, put the bacon and mushroomy mix. And on the other side, we can use some cheese. I think I'll do that by hand. I mean, it's up to you how much you use of the cheese. Now what I'm going to do is be really gentle. I'm going to have to do this left-handed. I'm just going to try and lift that over, flip it over. Oh yeah, that's good. Now I'm just going to squash that down on top. Just get some of that egg that's in the middle there and get it all squashed together and let the egg come out. And then I'm just going to leave that for, you know, 1 or 2 more minutes, and that's ready to serve up. So I've got my omelette, it's all done. So what I'm going to do is go over to the table and serve it up. Carefully get it out of the pan. Look at that. Beautiful omelette, enough for 2 people there. Now what you can do with this omelette, serve it up, a little bit of salad. That's it. Dinner made for 2. Now also, I'll just pull them out. I've just toasted up, nice thick white bit of crusty bread. Now, I don't know if you can see it. I'll put one there. Look, there's a bit of crusty bread. I've got a little bit of olive oil on a brush. I'm just going to brush that over the top. And again, do it with another one. Also, got a little bit of garlic clove. Just grab that, give it a light rub. Don't need too much. And then you've got a lovely bit of garlic bread to go with it. Nice and quick to do all that. Absolutely delicious. Now I'm just going to try a little bit of that. I'll aim forth on the garlic bread in a minute. Let's just take a little piece out of the end here. Show you that. Look at that. Nice layer of spinach. You can see it's got the cheesy inside, the bacon, and obviously somewhere in there might be some mushrooms if I'm lucky. But let me just cut that up. Try that. Really nice. Flavour inside. Delicious. That bit of bacon. Oh, and that bit of cheese as well. Try one more bit. Now we'll try a bit of that garlic bread. You'll enjoy this. It's nice and quick and simple, but it's delicious. Have a little bit of garlic bread with it. That's lovely. So I'll just have my last piece on camera. I should have that bit on the end there. In fact, I'm going to put that on there. Look at that. That is wonderful. I definitely recommend it with that little bit of garlic toast. Beautiful. Thanks for watching my videos. Hope to see you on the next one. The Original Naked Chef.